Welcome to Business Beat with me, Odette. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. I've had a lot of viewers sending questions, wanting to know the best ways for them to grow their businesses. So I'll be drawing on my many years of experience and imparting some of my own personal knowledge to the next generation of entrepreneurs and change makers. Let's get into it. The first question is from Tsepo in Atteridgeville, who's asking how to start marketing his business that he started during lockdown to earn a little bit of extra money. Tsepo, that is a wonderful question. And my first piece of advice to you is, if you have a smartphone, this is the tool to accessing a world of clients through word of mouth. Word of mouth is the best acquisition tactic. So start by setting up a WhatsApp group with all of your friends and family. In a few words, tell them what it is that you're selling and ask them if they would be interested in buying and spreading the word. You can also use your own social media platforms to advertise what you're doing, and you can do it in a really clever way. Take pictures of the things that you're selling and do some video recordings of you with your products, explaining exactly how to use your products and where customers can get them. Tsepo, I wish you all of the best with your business, and I hope to hear from you when you are doing successfully. The next question is from Megan in Vereniging. Megan says that she's been selling things like Tupperware, pots, and fashion accessories to make extra income. She's asking if she should be advertising on social media, and if so, which social media platforms are the right ones. Megan, my advice to you is to start, again, like I said to Tsepo, with WhatsApp. When you compete on social media for advertising, you're competing against companies with large budgets. And if you don't have the equivalent budget to outspend them, your message could be lost. You would also be wasting a lot of money that you could use very successfully to make content that is relevant using your phone, again, a smartphone, and something as simple as WhatsApp, as well as your own Facebook, Instagram, Twitter accounts. Use your phone to showcase what it is that you have. Use your phone to demonstrate how you are either wearing the fashion accessories, using the pots, or to sell the benefits and features of the products that you're selling. And then tag your friends and all of your networks on your social media platforms and ask them to like it and to share it. Another clever way of advertising is to start a YouTube channel. Again, inviting your friends and your family and all of the people on your social media and asking them please to like and to share the information that they see on your channel. That's free, that's easy, and it's definitely not going to be competing against large corporations on social media who are spending big budget on marketing. My next question is from Andrew, who's in the south of Johannesburg. Welcome, Andrew. Andrew's asking how he can get his customers who buy from him once off most of the time to keep coming back. Well, customer retention is probably the most important part of business. It costs up to 10 times more to get a new customer than it does to retain an existing one. And people leave for a few reasons only. 1, lack of communication. 2, lack of communication that is relevant. 3, bad service. And 4, too high a price, too little value. So Andrew, you need to look at how you are engaging with your customers. Do you have a database? And a database is as simple as capturing all your customers' names and perhaps their cell phone numbers or email addresses into a little Excel spreadsheet or into a Word document, loading them as contacts onto your phone, and then sending them regular messaging. For example, if I were to come and purchase something from you, immediately after my purchase, say thank you for the purchase via SMS. Next, you can send me a WhatsApp or an SMS or an email a day or two later asking me how I found the experience of purchasing the product from you. That way I feel like I'm someone special, that you've remembered me, and that the service I'm getting from you is absolutely awesome. And it would inspire me to want to come back every time I need to make a repurchase of whatever it is that you're selling. Remember, communication with your existing customers is very important. You need to make them feel happy about their purchase and most importantly, happy that they purchased from you. And our last question is from Siviwe in Sandton. Siviwe is wanting to know how he can forecast sales for next year because he's busy with a business plan. Siviwe, this is a question that I encounter so many times. How do I forecast accurately, especially, and particularly if you're writing a business plan? I'm assuming that you're looking to either grow your business with some additional funding or to present your business to somebody and to show them that you have a plan for at least the next year or 2 or 3. The best way to forecast your sales accurately is to look at what your sales were for the period that was. So in other words, if you have your business for at least a year, look at what the sales patterns were over each month during the year. Did you see any peaks and did you see any drops in sales? Can you attribute those peaks in sales to things like seasonality, to things like a particular thing happening in and around society, in and around South Africa at the time, for example, during lockdown, where you could perhaps not get your product to your customer? Or is it just a case of you ran out of stock? Have a look at that and then look at what the plan is to mitigate against those things that cause the drop in sales, and then average out. So in other words, add up all the sales for every month. And if it's a year, it would be 12 months. Then you take the total of what you've added up and divide it by 12. That will give you your average sales per month. That would be the best place to start when you're forecasting. You can then tell any investor that this was what you actually sold in the last year, and you can set yourself a target that is realistic, perhaps 5 or 10% increase on those sales. And this is how you will then forecast what your sales are to be for the next year. If you would like to ask me some questions about your business, please send a voice note to 072 411 6528. I'll get to listen to them, and hopefully yours will be the questions that we answer next time around. See you next week.